We are in Boston. Look at my disaster over here. Gorgeous. I'm getting all set up on my little tripod so I can talk to you. All right, so we are in Boston. This is the last leg of a 3-city road trip for my boyfriend's baseball games. We started in Houston, Texas. And if you're new here, hi, I'm Payton. I grew up in Texas, and my best friends from college, from Texas A&M, Giga Maggie's, they all live in Houston. So I was like, I gotta go to Houston. And then right after Houston, my boyfriend's team, the Milwaukee Brewers, played in Miami. So I was like, I gotta go to Miami. I don't really go to a ton of away games. So I go to the cities that I'm like really interested in going to. So we've got Houston and then Miami, and then the last series they played is here in Boston. So I was like, I've never been to Boston, I should go because I've heard so many good things. And I typically love East Coast towns. Like I just love the East Coast. When we lived in DC, I feel like that's considered the East Coast, right? I felt so at home. You'll know I love New York, and I feel like I'll never be able to actually live in a place like this because of the winter time. Like when we lived in DC, we were just there for baseball season, which is like end of spring, all of summer, fall time, you know what I mean? So it's like half the year when it's the absolute warmest. So obviously I could do it, but living full time, not so much. Joe playing in Boston would be sick. I say this about every city we visit. I'm like, we could live here. I've been here for 24 hours. I showed you what we did yesterday. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Joe was originally supposed to pitch in Houston. Side note, he's a starting pitcher, so he pitches once every 5 games. So I got really lucky because I know exactly when he's gonna play, and it's once a week, typically. So he didn't start in Houston, he was supposed to. The schedule got pushed back, and then at Miami, just on the brink of his 31st birthday, his back started hurting. So he came out of the game just to be safe, all right? I will say I panicked a little bit when I saw it, like the second inning came around, he didn't come out to pitch. I was like, what happened? But he's fine. His back is just hurting a little bit, and they are gonna give him a little bit of a break. I think it's like a 15-day break. Also, today's video is in partnership with Cuts, and I have packed so specifically for this trip, Joe and I both, because it's been literally like 2 weeks essentially of travel for me. So every single outfit that I wore or planned on wearing is detailed in like a Canva document. Like I put the photos together, and I made sure that I could pack things that were more basics that I could mix and match. So I have a ton of Cuts t-shirts. Today I'm wearing this tomboy tee. It's the cropped tomboy tee and the long sleeve, obviously. Cuts is my favorite for both men and women's basics. I also have this tomboy tee. It's the short sleeve one, and this is not cropped, it's longer. This one I would say is my like essential white t-shirt. This cropped tomboy tee in black is also a staple, and I've actually worn it with this outfit, the bottoms. Let me show you what I'm wearing today. So I'm wearing these like kind of Bermuda short things. I'm gonna wear some cowboy boots actually, because I brought some navy cowboy boots to go to Brewers games in. But I also in Houston wore this, I'll put the photo here, but I wore this black top with these shorts and then some black flip-flops, and it was such a cute outfit. I'm obsessed. So I've done a little shopping for Joe on Cuts. He already has a couple shirts that he brought with him. This one, which I love this color so much. I'll link all the ones that he has in the description. He wears a double XL. Yeah, I actually ordered him some like to meet us at the hotel. So I've got this gray polo for him, and I also got him a black polo. I've got this kind of like grayish tee. This is the Forever tee, I believe. And then we've got this white curve hem tee. My Ken is wearing a gray polo, but today you're gonna be wearing, let's try the white one. All right, this one has the curve hem.
Because he's thick on the side. I like them, they're comfortable.
All right, so Joe, for reference, is like 6'4".
Are you gonna
People
guess my
always
weight?
think you're so tall, but I'm like, it's mostly because your hair is tall.
It's because I'm wearing spikes on the field.
He looks taller. He looks like he's 6'6".
Are you gonna guess my weight?
245 pounds.
Oh my god! She's actually like really close.
What is it?
I was like 245.
That's exactly what I said. Okay, so for reference, those are Joe's proportions. So you know what to get your significant other. Anyway, y'all use my code for Cuts. It's note to self. All right, y'all, I just got word that it's actually 81 degrees outside, so I switched to my longer Cuts tee, which I actually kind of like a little bit better at this outfit. It's hot outside, but also I've been sitting in these shorts for hours now, just like sweating in the, putting on regular jean shorts. Please hold. These are my A Goldie shorts. I wear them constant. I'm gonna wear, should I just wear flip-flops today, guys? Or the boots a little bit too, they're heavy, you know? I haven't worn these on this trip yet, but I got a bunch of Teeks flip-flops. I got black, I got these brown ones, and I got like a nude pair as well. I'm sure I'll get a white pair before too long. Here's my little exploring outfit. So we're gonna go walk around kind of the South End area. Joe wants me to go do some shopping for him. He sent me photos of some stuff. I need to find him his birthday gift. He just turned 31 when we were in Miami, and I want to get him sneakers, which I actually need to ask him for his exact pair. They don't typically have his size. He's like a size 14, I think. But we'll see if anywhere around here has that. Technically, we went over to the North End yesterday when we went to the game, and we had like dinner and stuff right before, as you saw. All right, y'all, I didn't record that much because I went and shopped for Joe, and then I picked something up at Sephora. I actually got this K18 product. When you first buy it, you're supposed to use it for the first like 4 to 6 washes all in a row. I have a reservation for one at Lola 42, which was a recommendation from so many people. So I'm gonna go there and sit at the sushi bar. All right, we're going black tea. I'm gonna be a little early, okay. I can't wait to get some sushi. I think it's the sushi place. I hope it is. Y'all, the game ended a little while ago. Dinner was pretty good. I got edamame, 2 drinks, because I wanted to try 2 different like sake with vodka drinks. What else did I get? I got 2 pieces of salmon nigiri, 2 pieces of tuna nigiri, and 4, I think it was hamachi, 4 like hamachi sashimis for $140 fucking dollars. That's pretty psychotic prices. I've also heard the Boston's like pretty expensive, but I haven't really ventured out enough, you know, like actually to eat and stuff like that quite yet. Plus the Uber ride there and back was both $45. So I'm broke now. I'm just gonna have to hang out in bed for the rest of the weekend because I can't afford to do anything else. Anyway, the game ended. The Brewers won 7-2, so they're killing it. I decided I'm gonna go to Fenway tomorrow and on Sunday, because on Sunday after the game, we fly back to Milwaukee on the plane. So I have to go to Sunday's game. But Joe told me that I need to see Fenway like in the evening time on like a Saturday night. Anyway, I'm gonna wait for Joe to get home. I'm gonna shower, I'm gonna relax. I think I'm gonna watch some Bridgerton. Basically after games, they finish the game and then they'll do whatever treatment after the game that they need to do. So it's like, I don't know what Joe's doing today. He could have gotten treatment during the game, but typically you'll do treatment or something after the game if you're playing. And then you'll eat dinner, shower, and then get dressed. And then they'll get on the bus and come back to the hotel. So sometimes post-game it can take like a hot second for them to get here. If I'm like at the game, typically we like wait in the stands for a second and then security will walk us over to where the clubhouses are, and then we'll sit out there and like wait. And the first bus back from the game, when you're on the family buses and stuff, isn't until like 45 minutes after the game ends. The first one. So they take a long time. Everything in baseball just takes a long time. Good morning all. Joe went to the field early this morning because their game starts earlier. So I'm gonna go find myself some breakfast because the breakfast here has already ended. The hair is hairing though. I used my K18 yesterday for the first time, and we'll see what happens after like 4 to 5 washes. But I didn't even like really style it or anything. I put some oil in the ends and it's pretty tame, which normally my hair is pretty frizzy. All right, breakfast. Gotta go make some returns. I think I'm gonna go get that Rare Beauty blush today and maybe some brown mascara. I also need a bronzer. I really like drugstore bronzers, so maybe we'll go do that and get my mascara. Always drugstore mascara. Not always, but a lot of the time I love drugstore mascara. It's gonna be a hard day. By the way, it's Saturday, okay? I need to come back and do some editing and get ready, and then I'll probably go have a drink and then go to the game. My friend Robin texted me last night and she was like, oh my god, I actually didn't see that you were in Boston. I was next door to you with one of her friends when I was at dinner last night, and I was like, missed opportunity. I feel so annoyed. But she's gonna go with her friends to the game today, and she said they're going to Game On before the game, so maybe I'll meet her over there. There's also another girl whose boyfriend or fiance plays for the Brewers, and I think because Joe got injured for this week, he got called back up to pitch maybe in Joe's place, so he might be pitching tomorrow. But anyway, so she's here for the weekend too, so we might go do something for the game also. We're being social today. So the Brewers won today again. Joe and I are about to go to dinner. Just took a quick little shower. I'm gonna wear these jeans I wore yesterday, and then this cute little top from Dish. I'm gonna probably put on this belt. Alright, here's my cute little outfit. I'm wearing some flip-flops. So when we were down the field today, this girl came up to me and she was like, she had this little envelope for me. It says PS. Typically to get on the field, like there's security, like she was like, the security like wasn't that bad. You should probably tell them. But anyways, she brought this to the game because I'm hiring a virtual assistant and a content assistant, which I don't think she would do the content because she's not in Milwaukee. But anyway, she printed out her resume and put it in here for the virtual assistant job and introduced herself. And I was like, damn, she's resourceful. And then I was like, well, we're actually looking for someone to take a photo of us. So she helped me take a photo with Joe too. And Joe was like, wait a minute, you should hire her for sure. That's called ballsy, that's called resourcefulness, that's called taking the initiative, okay? So anyway, we got a cute picture out of it too, and I'm gonna read her resume later, but I thought that was like so cool. We're gonna go to a place called Lolita that I was told to go to by many of you guys.
What'd you say? Why are you doing this?